Nairobi lawyer Kyalo Mbobu was shot 8 times and died from excessive bleeding. Chief Government Pathologist Johansen Oduor has said 2 bullets were recovered from his body. Dr. Oduor, who conducted a post-mortem, said that Mr. Mbobu sustained severe injuries on his spine after he was shot at close range. On Tuesday evening, Mr. Mbobu was on his way to his home in Karen when he was shot by 2 assailants on a motorcycle at around 5:30 p.m. on Magadi Road in Nairobi. The results of the post-mortem examination are now expected to guide the DCI in finding the killers. The DCI has formed 3 teams of investigators to unravel this murder mystery. Detectives from the Lang'ata DCI will lead the investigations and will be backed by investigators from the DCI Homicide Bureau. Officers from the Crime Research and Intelligence Bureau, together with officers from the Elite Operations Support Unit have also been incorporated into the investigations. Nairobi DCI boss Benson Kasioki and the detectives have held several meetings to brainstorm on the investigations. A source familiar with the investigations told the media on Thursday that after analyzing the crime scene, investigators have ruled out a normal robbery. The source said that the investigators had narrowed down on possible theories of the murder. They will be looking into the possibility that Mr. Mbobu could have been killed over a deal gone so, or that he could have been targeted by criminals over work-related matters.
Mortem of the late Wakili, and upon having examined the body, we found that Wakili was shot a total of 8 times, and with most of the gunshot coming from the right side of the body. We were able to recover 2 bullets, which have been given to the investigating officer for ballistic purposes. So he bled, there's a lot of bleeding because there was an injury to the neck vessels. There was also injury to the spine. So these injuries were severe enough to cause death. Yeah.
So he died as a result of injuries or bleeding?
Both. There was severe injuries, which you saw, spinal injury and neck injuries, and there's also a lot of bleeding.
Okay. Is there anything interesting you found in the body apart from the gunshot wounds?
No, apart from gunshot wound, we didn't see anything much, other than the fact that we recovered some 2 bullets, which will be taken for analysis. Yes. Yeah. Okay, thank you very much.
I have a question because 2 bullets. Does it mean one was the one that shattered the window and also had injuries of the broken window?
Okay, some of these bullet wounds were actually gray zones. Find that they were just passing through the skin but not getting into the body. But some had entry and exit. But now there's this one which we did have an exit, and we found it within the left upper arm. Yes. Yeah.
So you found 2 bullets, but he was shot 8 times?
8 times, yeah. Yes. Most of them, as I said, were coming from the left side, and they were going through the neck and the upper arm. Yes, I didn't see any injury inside the chest cavity, which was intact. Yeah.
I know some of this will be scientific and also ballistic examination. The angle, what was the angle of the bullet and the distance of which you can tell?
Okay, first of all, in the terminal wound ballistics, there's something called tattooing. Tattooing is if someone shoots you from nearby, you'll find that there'll be some associated injury on the skin, which are caused by gunpowder, which is coming out and they're hot. So we could see also tattooing on the skin, especially on the chin. This just showed that this person was near the deceased when he was shooting. Yes.
Did he die instantly or bled for some time?
I think he bled for some time. And you see, when you have an injury to the jugular vein, which is a very big vein, it requires someone who is near the hospital to survive. Otherwise, you'll bleed until you die. Yes.
So meaning what you said, this was intentional, hitting at the right point?
Definitely, someone shooting you 8 times. Someone who want to kill you. Yeah. Yes.
Thank you.
In response to Mbobu Kyalo's murder, the Law Society of Kenya has announced a purple ribbon march this Friday, September 12th. The procession will start at Milimani Law Courts at 9 a.m. in the morning, proceed through Kenyatta Avenue and culminate at Vigilance House, where a memorandum will be presented to Inspector General of Police Douglas Kanja. The protests will also be replicated across all 8 LSK branches nationwide, symbolizing solidarity within the profession. The Senior Counsel Bar SCB, led by Philip Murgor, suggested the hit may be linked to long-standing disputes, pointing to a 33-old land case involving Captain retired Kungu Muigai, in which Mbobu was once involved. The killing has drawn widespread condemnation. Senate Speaker Mason Kingi, once Mbobu's student at the University of Nairobi, described the murder as cold-blooded and urged police to act swiftly. Mbobu was a distinguished advocate, an outstanding scholar, and a dedicated public servant. His death is a monumental loss to the legal fraternity and the country, said Kingi. Mbobu's career spanned more than 3 decades. He was a senior partner at Kyalo and Associates Advocates, a lecturer at the University of Nairobi and Kenya School of Law, and the author of the widely used text, in quotes, The Law and Practice of Evidence in Kenya, end of quotes. His leadership at the Political Parties Dispute Tribunal and service on the Business Premises Rent Tribunal placed him at the center of key political commercial disputes. The DCI has vowed to deploy all available resources to hunt down the killers. The DCI has said that their investigators are working diligently to piece together the events and ensure the perpetrators of these heinous acts are brought to justice. As the legal fraternity prepares to march, Mbobu's assassination has reignited concerns over a disturbing pattern of political and professional killings, drawing parallels to the April 2025 drive-by murder of MP Charles Ongondo Were. For the LSK, Friday's march is not just about mourning one of their own, but about demanding an end to the culture of violence that threatens the rule of law.